Thanks, Crash. New concerns this morning about an E. coli outbreak. The CDC telling everyone to avoid eating romaine lettuce.
Yeah, the lettuce contains a dangerous strand of E. coli bacteria that has hospitalized a dozen of people across the United States, including a teenager right here in Metro Atlanta. Jennifer Bellamy explains why this strand is so dangerous.
The romaine lettuce E. coli outbreak has now spread to 19 states, including Georgia. The Centers for Disease Control calls it the biggest outbreak in the U.S. in 12 years. More than 80 people have gotten sick from eating lettuce traced to Yuma, Arizona. And a Metro Atlanta teen is one of 42 people who have been hospitalized. This particular strain of E. coli is known as the 0157 strain. And so why is it so dangerous? Doctors at the Cleveland Clinic say it produces a toxin that can potentially lead to kidney complications.
This E. coli strain can, in immunocompromised people or in little children, cause a complication called hemolytic uremic syndrome. And that is what we're worried about, because that causes kidney failure and other long-term damage.
E. coli is a bacteria that exists in multiple strains and is typically found in the intestines of humans and animals. In most cases, this bacteria is harmless and helps in the digestion of food. But the 0157 strain of E. coli can cause infection and symptoms, including severe stomach cramping, vomiting, and diarrhea. Symptoms typically develop within 3 to 5 days, but may come as soon as 1 day and can last for up to 8. In many cases, symptoms should resolve on their own with rest and plenty of fluids. If a person begins to develop kidney complications, the symptoms will come about a week later. And if someone begins to experience signs of severe dehydration, they should see their doctor immediately.
So doctors also say it's important to practice good hygiene while preparing food because E. coli can be transmitted by the fresh produce, as you heard in Jennifer's piece, as well as raw meats.
Yeah, now doctors also, they don't recommend that you use antibiotics or antidiarrheal medications for those treatments because that could lead to more kidney damage.
Yeah, it's an important message. Yeah. I have found just going grocery shopping that some folks are still selling romaine lettuce.
Wow.
But I've seen the advisories at Chipotle. They're not having lettuce in your burritos and things like that, and also at Panera Bread they have the advisory up. But
be careful. Be careful.
Yeah.
Be
First
careful.
the warning was from out of Yuma, Arizona, but now it's just like if you don't know particularly where it's coming from, don't eat the romaine lettuce.